Gentlemen, and good morning Lagos, good morning Nigeria, and yes, we are back to bring you the vibes, intellectual conversations, dope narrations, analysis, and dissection on the illest show streaming live on television. It's none other than TeaTime, and you know who it is. My name is the Big Daddy Mike Abdul Salam, and I never do this alone. I never ever do this alone. With me on our Women Crush Wednesday theme is none other than
Muloluwa. Hi guys.
Why do you do this every single time? Oh my God.
You are the one that's supposed to bring me in with the enigmatic. I can't be saying I am enigmatic. I am charismatic.
But you are.
It doesn't
So what? Until I say it before it makes sense.
Yes.
No.
Why?
Hype yourself. Self-love. Yes, nah. It's not what you people are preaching these days.
You hype me. Why can't you hype me?
I've been hyping you for like the past 3, 4, 5 weeks. I mean,
yeah, change the adjectives. We're tired of enigmatic and charismatic.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mololuwa the bully. Are you happy?
Is that hyping me?
Yeah, I'm hyping you now.
You need to think about it.
I don't shall talk with her, I'll talk.
Wow.
And anyway, we cannot do this without you, our lovely viewers. So please do join the conversation by calling in on our hotline on 0909-8408-408 to share your opinions on the trending discussions and topics that we have for you guys today. And you know how we start the show every single time. Let's start off with the videos to get your heart beating and your blood pumping. It's trending video number 1. Let's go.
How many of you remember this guy?
Guy, I swear. Guy, you too funny. You be bad guy. This did not go. Okay. Guy. Guy, I swear. Guy, you too funny. You be bad guy. Guy. Guy, I swear. Guy, you too funny. What's happening? It's not a go. Not a go. Sure.
How many of you remember this guy? How many of you remember this guy?
Guy, I swear. Guy, you too funny. You be bad guy. This did not go. Okay. Guy. Guy, I swear. Guy, you too funny. You be bad guy. Guy. Guy, I swear. Guy, you too funny. What's happening? It's not a go. Not a go. Sure.
I can relate.
Honestly, everybody
I think everybody can. I think everybody can. Like the frustration that comes when you send a voice note that has so much emotion and expressions in it and it doesn't send. And then you have to, you know, the first time is always the most genuine time.
Course.
So when you do it the second time, you have to force it and it's it doesn't go. And this guy did 3 times and well, you know they go. He just gave up.
Go.
Like for real. I think in sending voice notes, I think all social media platforms that incorporate the feature that allows you to send voice notes, which at this point is almost all of them, I think there should be like a feature where if the voice note doesn't send at first, maybe due to network, I think it happens when the network comes back, it then sends. But I think for some voice notes, you have to like do it again because it doesn't go all at once. So I think there should be a feature like maybe a drafts feature for voice notes or something where all the voice notes you intend to send but manage not to go through, you can just like send them again when the network is stable. Rather
I wonder if people can tell, the people on the other side. I wonder if when you listen to a voice note, you can tell if somebody's recorded this twice or 3 times.
Some can tell. I can tell. I usually am able to tell when
How?
someone... I'm able to tell. There's a very, very distinct tone that someone uses whenever they're recording voice notes for the first time and they find out it doesn't send. The emotion will drop significantly.
But you don't know what it was like before.
I don't need to know what it was like before. Yeah, I'm that kind of person.
Sorry.
I read the vibe very well.
Big
there's
Daddy
a
Mike.
pattern, yeah. That's
Iron Man.
Yes,
For
yes.
a reason.
It's me.
For a reason.
Yes, gas me.
This is how you hype somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
This is how you hype somebody.
Are you teaching me how to hype now?
For future reference.
I hype you enough.
Whatever.
I don't get enough hype.
Next video. I'm done with this. Today's my day. It's Woman Crush Wednesday, so I should really be the center of this show. Yeah.
I don't talk to me.
Introduce me as a bully.
I don't talk to me. What are you doing to me right now?
Brand.
What are you doing to me right now?
No, this is normal. This is a love language.
I mean, oh. Next video, please.
When you breathe in oxygen, what do you breathe out?
Carbohydrates.
When you breathe in oxygen, what do you breathe out?
Carbohydrates.
When you breathe in oxygen, what do you breathe out?
Carbohydrates.
Fine girl.
Oh, fine girl. No. Come on now. You're going to school. How about carbohydrates?
The way she said it.
Yes, now she just looked like carbohydrates. Like
I'm sure she feels like
yeah, that's the correct answer. No, now far now.
No, but it's in the same family.
You said this thing before.
Carbon dioxide, carbon. It's
You said this thing before, and I thought
easy,
you
it's easy to mix up.
Stop it. You are smarter than this.
Carbohydrate.
It is not. It is not the same thing. There's no similarity at all. What's happen? Carbohydrate and carbon dioxide. How? So only the carbon that is there. Where? Okay. Oh, can you breathe out carbohydrate like this? No, I'm asking you a question now.
Oh my gosh, with the amount of rice we eat in this country, we might as well breathe out carbohydrates.
You are not wrong.
We might as well.
You are not wrong.
Breathe out carbohydrates. So maybe she's actually speaking for Nigeria.
Rice, yam,
yes,
agbado.
breathe out carbohydrates. So
corn. Oh my God. All right, and this next trending video is really trending. So let us get to it.
As your daddy and your father, I cannot just come here, watch the very outstanding parade.
Well, every single person who has smartphones and is on any social media platform of any form, we all know Corpers Sanwo-Olu, Corper Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Corper Sean. And that takes us to the first thing that we have to discuss with everyone today. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu announced a generous farewell package for outgoing National Youth Service NYSC Corps members at the 2023 Batch B Stream 1 Passing Out Parade / closing ceremony. And Sanwo-Olu pledged a 100,000 naira gift to each of the 4,254 departing Corps members and an additional 100 million for the NYSC support staff. In a further commitment to improving the NYSC experience in Lagos, the governor announced a significant 5 billion naira investment towards the construction of a permanent orientation camp for the program. And this initial funding will begin the full development of the new facility.
Man, what the Jamila Rajel?
It's pinching me.
Honestly.
It is pinching me to the bone.
We've missed out. We missed out.
Oh, God.
100K per person for 4,000 people.
Oh.
So, well done to Lagos State.
Why is it? It's supposed to be my time now. It is supposed to be my time. Oga, leave the Jama. Stop being mature about this. It's supposed to be my time now. Yes, now.
Okay, then pray that they implement a minimum wage before you finish now.
Oh.
So you see, you can enjoy.
FB is like his long thing, but we pray.
Pray, exactly.
We pray. But then coming back to the serious part of it, it's actually a very good. It's a very good development. It's a very nice development. I think it's one of the things. Most of the time, like I always say here on the show, I'm anti-government, and I never really see. I refuse to see good in anything the government does. But this one, speaking from experience, this is actually something very, very good, and I'm very sure all the 4,000 plus Corps members who were there would actually be happy that at least for 12 months they did not suffer. I mean, they did, but. They did, but this one is like just to alleviate the suffering a little bit that they went through, and it's nice, seeing him. Now, my main question is, how exactly did His Excellency, able Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu get an NYSC uniform that was in his size? Tailored, like this is levels. There are levels to this. No one ever gets an NYSC uniform that's in their size. No one. I mean, you know this. I know this.
Don't say you know this, though. Don't implicate.
Was yours in your size?
Don't implicate me.
I'm talking.
You're the one that's anti-government. I didn't say.
I'm saying
don't say you know this. You say talk for yourself. Your own.
My trouser was fit. was the correct size around the legs, but when it got to my waist, it was like I was wearing bako bag. You know those bako bags?
It was too big.
It was too big. And my shoes.
That's a you problem.
That was that in me
Your
problem.
proportions are not proportioning.
What is proportioning in
How can the trouser fit your leg and not your waist? That's a you problem.
What about the tennis shoes that were only as big as my toe?
You see, they ask you for size. Which size did you give them?
I put size now. I put my size there now. So what's not the issue?
Take it up with Corpers, Sanwo-Olu. He can help you clearly. He has the plug.
It's true.
Clearly.
He has the plug. I mean, man has levels.
Clearly
now.
has the plug. So ask him.
See now, size zone is so everything is just arranged. So it's not fair now.
That's who you need to go and meet.
The person that's even matching to himself, that would not even.
That's who you need to go and meet.
That on his own uniform is my backpack, everything. But jokes aside. I mean, look at our governor looking really dapper and the khaki and everything, and it's a really nice display. And of course, the fact that he has committed such a huge amount of money to building the permanent camp.
So wait, I want to ask about this permanent versus temporary camp. The temporary camp is the only camp that I've ever been aware of. How long has it been temporary for?
I'm not sure, but I don't think it has been that long because there was actually a first camp at Ayobo. Okay. That was where the first camp was at before they now moved it to Yanopaja.
Okay.
So I think.
So why do you know why this temporary camp is there? What happened to the old permanent one?
Most of the time, number one, it's Lagos. Land is scarce for anything here, and I think the fact is they've been using like decommissioned schools, government schools, and the land. You know that thing has basically enough space to put the facilities required for an NYSC camp, orientation camp. So I think that's where they're using. I think like at Ayobo, that was the same setting and same thing with the Yanopaja too. But I think now that they've realized that usually every single batch in Lagos, the most amount of corpers core members rather, come from Lagos or are in Lagos. So I think they realize that now they need a bigger space. And I don't know where they want to use. Maybe he wants to go and build at Lekki Ekpe.
I've heard this Ekpe that there's
that's the only place that there's land right now. Like there's an abundance of land right now. And if it's at Ekpe, I would love, it would be nice for the incoming batch. Ah, God, now my sister will enjoy this thing. Oh, God. Oh. But anyway. All right. Let's move on to our next story that we have for you guys. It's about none other than your favorite troublemaker from Big Brother Naija, Erica. Erica is in the news again, but this time it's not her fault. Big Brother Naija star Erica Nlewedim recently created a scene at an airport after alleging that British Airways downgraded her business class ticket to economy without her consent. And initially attempting to resolve the issue calmly, Erica went live on Instagram after facing intimidation from airline staff who threatened to seize her phone. In a viral video, she demanded her ticket be reverted to business class, expressing her frustration with the airline's treatment, and British Airways has not yet responded to the incident.
I mean,
on my left that are recording. His name is Stanley, British Airways. I paid for business class. You're trying to downgrade me to economy, and I did not come late. Nah. Wait, what happened before? Was I recording before? I was not recording. I was on my own. You called a uniform person on me, telling me I'm recording. Okay, now I'm going to record. Whatever you guys want to do, even if you want to shoot me, want to do anything, but at least everybody's seeing what you're doing. Now, let me see what you guys are going to do on the camera. Let me see what you guys are going to do. This is my face, guys. You guys have not seen the mad side of me in a long time, in 4 years. And it's out now. No, I have been nice. Exactly, I've been nice. His name is Stanley. Yes, celebrity. You wish you could, but you would never, ever be. And I will always go up. And there's nothing about you that I won't be up to a third of my net worth. I'm more than that. And then why the hell is he bringing problems my way? I'm more than that. Then treat me more than that. Don't bring problems my way. If you bring problems my way, I'll give you problems.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a sigh.
This airline stuff, though, I know that this happens. To be honest, I know that this happens. It's happened to somebody I know recently now. I think that one, it was even still an economy ticket, but they were supposed to get on a certain flight from Abuja to Lagos. So why did they get to the airport now? And I think the people right in front of them in the queue were now sold their tickets. So I think if people maybe give money to these airline staff, they can just say, okay, I take this person's ticket. So it was now the actual rightful owner ticket holders. They came and they were like, oh, the flight is fully booked. It's like, yeah, okay, even if it's fully booked because I booked it.
Yes, now.
Not fully booked that I can't get
I can't get a ticket, yeah.
No, I can't get a ticket. They had a ticket.
But they couldn't get on the plane?
Yes.
Okay.
They said the flight is fully booked.
But they booked the flight.
Thank you. Thank you.
So they sold their booking to another
someone else.
I see.
And then they were like, you now have to wait
for another
flight. They were not. This was, I think, one evening. They said you have to wait till tomorrow morning. Imagine somebody is in a different state state within Nigeria. You're saying they have to wait tomorrow morning. Are you going to put them up in a hotel? Are you going to feed them for a ticket that they booked? It's not like do you get what I mean?
I understand you, yeah.
So I do think this kind of thing happens. In this instance, what maybe British Airways hasn't come out to talk about it yet, but I'm glad that she name dropped him, that his face is online.
Stanley!
And that we know the airline that he works for, because accountability is key. For this kind of thing, I'm very glad that he's out there, because it's just absolutely unacceptable behavior.
No.
I feel like what could have happened is that maybe he sold the business class ticket to somebody else that came and said, oh, do you have any, like, okay, well, whatever. And they realized they didn't know that they messed with the wrong girl. And now you want her to fly economy, but she paid you business class money. If you're going to refund her, okay, maybe we could say, well, you want her to pay you business class money and fly economy.
But firstly, the thing I'm going to say about this issue is us with the John boss, we can't relate. So, I mean, my take is very limited on this case.
Speak for yourself.
I say us, yeah. I'm talking the royal us.
The
royal we.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah, leave me alone. I really do not see any reason why her ticket should be downgraded for like no reason, absolutely at all. I really don't know.
She wasn't late, because sometimes, okay, maybe you arrive late for your flight. They're like, look, you can't, beggars can be choosers. At the end of the day, even if you still get there late, if they're willing to let you on the plane, they should be let you on the plane with the seats or the tickets that you paid for anyway.
Yeah.
But let's say she got there late and for whatever reason, she couldn't get through to business class. Fair enough. But she said she wasn't late. So what exactly is the justification for that decision?
I think this guy, it's just a theory here, because I'm not really, the facts are not really clear apart from the video we've seen and Erica's rant. But I want to have a reason to believe that Stanley possibly might have recognized Erica from his system thingy. Yeah. And having identified the fact that it's Erica and she's a BB Niger star, ex-BB Niger housemate, and, you know, it's Erica, she was one of the most popular housemates, I think he probably did that to, you know, maybe maybe he has, I'm feeling, my mind is going different ways here. Maybe he watches Big Brother, or he watched Big Brother, where the season where Erica was on, and he was like, I don't like this girl, so I'm just going to, you know, out of hate, out of spite, just do something I can do in my power.
And now see where it's landed him.
He's a celebrity, he said it himself, he said he's a star.
Very silly comment to make.
There's no such thing as bad publicity anyway.
But very silly comment.
The reason, I really do think...
You're doing your job badly and you're proud, are you okay?
He's doing his job badly. I mean, if he does give a valid reason for downgrading the ticket, then he didn't do his job badly.
Okay, but that's true.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that that's the case from the video, though. So for you to be saying, yeah, I'm a celebrity, are you okay? Like, British Airways should fire him expeditiously.
Yeah. Like
what kind of behavior is that?
Now, wow, from flight ticket attendants to Mulwe.
No, for real. It's terrible behavior.
It is.
And it doesn't reflect well on the brand at all, because now Erica might just be thinking British Airways, she doesn't want to fly British, and it's just one person. One person can tarnish a whole brand reputation. She
can actually tarnish a whole brand reputation. Erica has a lot of followers, a lot of fans. And yeah, and some of those fans are people who actually might be able to eventually want to say, I want to travel, and maybe the airline of their choice is British Airways. And based on what they've seen Erica go through, they're like, you know what, Erica went through this. I don't think I have the strength for that. I'm going to take. If
somebody like Erica can go through this, like that actually has some sort of following, imagine what the average Joe could experience. They'll just silence you. You just end up going, like, Do you get?
Is people like, I don't know why they like to put themselves through. Me now, I cannot be experiencing any Stanley. Is more roof at this thing, Sanwo-Olu, that me He's more roof at Sanwo-Olu that not to give me my change.
Gosh.
That's what I'm battling with every morning. And it's better to fight with Moruf, because if you meet Moruf, I'm alpha. Moruf will give you your change early and he will not disturb you.
Well,
Stanley, see Stanley now. See Stanley is even doing show that I'm a celebrity.
God,
it's better to deal with Moruf than to deal with Stanley. So I don't understand. You see people that are going to fight with Stanley. Me, I don't have a problem with Stanley. But jokes aside, I really do think this is actually something that British Airways should come out and address.
Honestly, I can't wait to see their comments.
Yeah, I really can't wait to too. But then again, they might decide to just take a back hit and be like, it's just a normal disgruntled customer thing, and they're not going to return to it. The response that they end up putting out will actually determine in the long way how far. Because as it is now, I get a lot of feedback from people who travel abroad, people who travel generally, and they're like, I don't know, they give some kind of backhanded comments about British Airways, and they're like, they're not what they used to be. And I'm like, nothing is what it used to be right now. Everything, the way the economy is, and some certain organizations will be affected and everything. But I'm like,
yeah, there's something to be said for the economy, but then the prices are also increasing. It's not like the prices are remaining the same and the service is going down.
How much?
If the prices are going up, the service should at least be maintained.
In Nigeria?
I'm just saying, generally, if prices are increasing, then we are paying for the service, right? So the service should not decrease if the prices are increasing.
Yes. That's the ideal mentality and logic, but like I said again, not here. Let me just divert a bit from the whole airline story. Still something similar, but just based on what you said right now. I once recently bought a can of Ovaltine, the beverage. And the big can, not the biggest can, the biggest can. And I was expecting it to be filled to the brim. Now, imagine my surprise when I opened this can and I saw only the container of Ovaltine filled to half. Was it even half? It was like quarter. And this thing was something that I bought, like, I used to buy for like half or quarter the price like 2 years ago. I bought it for like double or triple the price right now, and I'm seeing only half. So I'm just using that analogy to bring you back to the comment that prices are increasing right now in Nigeria, but the services of everything are not going up. In fact, I think they're even getting worse. The quality of the food is going down. The quality of the services rendered is going down. As evidenced, we are paying how much for a ticket to God knows where. Even if it's in within the country, it's still a huge, it's still a huge amount.
I've heard like crazy things
about.
Flights
to Abuja is 200,000.
Is it like one way, right?
Yes. Go come is 400K.
Yeah.
To and fro is 400K. So what are we talking about here? That's just within the country. Now imagine you are going to imagine you are going to Canada.
Laugh for me. Canada.
You are going to Canada. You are going to you are going to Costa Rica or somewhere else. How much will you pay? And you are knowing that you have to pay that kind of amount, and you get to the airport and you end up dealing with Stanley. I end up dealing with Stanley.
See.
Oh my God. But anyway, we really do hope British Airways comes out with a response and patches up the story real quickly so that we actually know where to proceed on this story and whether we should bash Stanley or we should hail Stanley. Stanley, I'm rooting for you, Sha. I hope you come out of this like the winner that you should, or you are. You're a celebrity, you're a star, Stanley. God bless. Why are you looking at me? Yes, now Stanley's a star. All right, let's go for a quick music break and we'll be right back with a special guest that we have for you.